Online security is a constantly evolving race between software developers creating new ways to protect users and thieves looking for holes to score a quick buck. One of those security measures to prevent unwanted eyes from snooping that's been gaining quite a bit of traction with websites and applications is called two-factor authentication. In this episode, let's discover what two-factor authentication is and why you should be using it. Two-factor authentication, or 2FA, has actually been around for a number of years now. But recently, it's been brought to the forefront as the number of stolen identities continues to grow like crazy each year. What two-factor authentication does is creates an extra layer of security, requiring a second piece of information that only you would know, along with your normal password when you're trying to log in. This ensures that the person trying to access is actually you. This second information could take several different forms, from a simple PIN code, or those answers to secret questions, all the way to carrying a specific device or even a scan of your fingerprint. If the person is able to provide both of those pieces of information correctly, then it becomes much more likely that the person is who they say they are. If any of this sounds familiar, then you're probably already using it without even realizing what it was. Let's take the most common usage, banking websites. When you sign up for online banking, it works pretty much the same as any other website. You create a username and then come up with a password. Easy enough. But let's face it, you probably didn't choose the most secure password, and the bank doesn't want to give out your sensitive information without knowing it's actually you. To solve this problem, most banks use two-factor authentication. Along with your password, the bank will send a secret code to the phone number or email that is associated with your account when you try to log in. This means that even if someone knows the password, unless they also have access to that phone or email, they won't be allowed in, creating a much more effective security measure. So now, let's try putting two-factor authentication to use on Facebook. If you're already logged into Facebook, just open up the right menu and select Settings. Choose Security and Login from the left side menu. Scroll down to the two-factor authentication section and click on the Edit button next to Use two-factor authentication. Press the big Get Started button. From there, it'll ask you to choose which method that you'd like to use, text message or authentication app. For this demo, let's choose text message. This means that each time I log into Facebook, it will send a secret code to my phone to verify that it's me. So let's click Next. Facebook will then send the code to your phone. Just type it in and then click Next. Now to finish it off, you'll have the option to get text notifications for new posts, messages, and so on. This has nothing to do with authentication. It's just Facebook purely asking if you want to start receiving more notifications on that phone number. Now just click Finish and boom, that's it, you're done. While it does create an extra step in the login process, two-factor authentication can drastically increase your security online, which in my opinion is well worth the slight annoyance. I suggest turning it on for any accounts that you have it as an option, such as Google, YouTube, Facebook, and of course any bank or financial sites. The process and options may vary a bit, but the outcome is always the same, a safer and more secure visit. Like the information in this video and need more? Don't forget to subscribe to the Late Genius channel, like us on Facebook, or visit www.lategenius.com to get the latest content.